Hi everyone, today I will show you how to configure HP IRF between two switches. It's quite simple, and so what I'll do is I'll quickly show you. So as you can see, I will have two switches, switch 1 and switch 2, and I will bundle two switch to one single switch. So what I'm using here today is there is a software called HCL, which is HP owned software. You can download it from this hpe.com website. I will share this URL on the description of the YouTube link, so you can download it, and it's more like GNS3. It's quite simple to use, so I'll show you. So as you can see, this is, if I want to add a switch, I just need to grab a switch from here. I put the switch, and I need two switch. I put one more switch here. Now I have both switch. Now I need a couple of links. So for IRF connection I need 10 gig. So I choose the 10 gig connection. Let it automatically choose. So I put one 10 gig connection, then I put another 10 gig connection. So for redundancy. And in fact IRF need two redundant connection. So my physical topology is set now. So that's good. Now what I can do, I can just power this on. So this switch will start powering on. Let's see what's happening. Start. Show why. Start it. Yep, starting now. Start second one. Okay. So both switches already start. As you can see, the green is here. So these are the switch, which is HPN 5420 switch. So I can just get into the control line from CLI, and you press Ctrl D, and you can get into the switch. So see, as you can see, this is the H3C switch. Show where it will show. Sorry, display bar. Version, it will show you the version, what version is running, what code is running. So Comware 710 is running on at the moment. Anyway, let's start it. So I'll go back to my config. So for the first switch, first thing you need to check if the IRF connected port is admin down or not. So let me check it. So I'll do this interface brief. I'm interested on 10 gig, which is 10 1/0/49 and 1/0/50. As you can see, both are off. I just need to make it down. I'll go to the sys. I put int 10 gig 1/0/49. I do shut, and I do the same for 1/0/50. Wait, and I do shut. Quit, no, quit again, no, check. Interface brief. So 10 gig 1049 and 50 is admin down, so which is what I wanted. Now let's start it. So first you need to make sure whatever port you plan to use for IRF, make sure is admin down. The first option is, as you can see, is optional. If you want to make first switch as a parent, the master of the IRF between two switch, you just need to put a highest priority. So 32 is the highest priority. So I log into this. I'm still on the first switch. I go to sys. I put the priority 32. As I said, this is optional. Now since I'm planning to use 49 and 50 under my IRF port, let's create the IRF port. IRF port 1/1, then you assign these two port belongs to IRF connection 1049 and 1050. I just copied, I paste, and you will get the message saying you need to execute this command to activate the IRF configuration, which we'll do later. Now what I can do, I can go ahead and unshut the port. Get out of IRF. As you can see, I unshut the port. I'll check it. Display brief. Display F, sorry. So as you can see, it's up now. That's fine. Now, so whatever so far I showed you, which is only belongs to switch 1, as you can see from at the top, GE1, that means switch 1. Now let me console into switch 2. Start. Control D. So I'm in switch 2. I want to check something first. I want to make sure how this interface is named. C10 start with 1/0. We need to make it 2/0 first. So how we do it? We go to sysconfig and we do this command. We do this command. IRF member renumber. We do this one. IRF member renumber. SAS. Let's check it now. What happened? Let's check. Why? I need to save it. Yes. Let's click on. Let me check. CIRF member. Now let's check it. So I saved it and I just need to reboot it. What I'll do to reboot. And to reboot I say yes because I already saved it. So it's rebooting now. Once it finishing rebooting, so while it's rebooting, I'll go to my config. So what I did, I log into switch 2. I changed the IRF member to renumber to 2. So it will be start with interface naming will start with 201 or 202 rather than 101 and 02. Then I will put a priority. Like in switch 1 I put 32 because I want to make it master. On switch 2 I make it 31. So this is how I'll do it. So let's check it. So it's already restarted. Let's check. See, now all this interface naming change. 201, 202. So this is what I wanted. Now, as I said, any IRF configuration, first thing you need to do, you need to shut down the port that you want to configure the IRF. So as you can see at the moment 204950 is up on switch 2. So I go to the sysmode to configuration, then I type in10 2/0/49 shut, and I do 50. I'm using up arrow by the way, and I'll do the shut, quit, and I check it. Okay, Now, uh, as you can see, in switch 2 I have both interfaces are admin down 2049 2050. So let's start it now. Start the IRF configuration. So what I'll do, I'll change the priority first to make it not master, but one below than the master. So I put IRF member 2 priority 31. Remember, the first one we make it 32, second one we make it 31. But that is done. Now this is very important. See, on first switch we configure IRF port 1/1. On second switch you always need to configure IRF ports 2/2. If you put 2/1 it's not gonna work because it needs to be cross. So what I mean by cross is in IRF port 1/1 should connect to IRF port 2/2. This is how the logic is built for this IRF configuration. So I'll go to switch 2. I type IRF port 2/2. So I'm in 2/2 now. Now I assign to these two port belongs to my IRF. I go there, paste it. So my both port belongs to IRF now. I can check it this. If we type display these, it will show you that IRF port 2/2 belongs to interface 10 gig 2/49 and 2/50. So our configuration is correct. Now next thing we need to do, we need to unshare these two port to do this. So I'm getting quit and I do unshut on 49 and 50, and once I unshut, that's done, and quit. Now let's verify. See, both my IRF port is up now, and all the interface is 20 something. So still both switches are separate switch. Now I need to run this one last command to activate the IRF on backup switch. So let me save it, save the config just in case. It's always good to save it. Okay, it's saved now. Now let me activate it. IRF. Oh, I need to go sys, sorry. IRF port active configuration active, enter. See, I got a message is saying IRF port 2 is up, which is a good sign. It looks like your switch is trying to reboot and both switches trying to combine. So let's see if I'm successful or not. So enter down because heartbeat timeout. Interesting. So let's go to switch 1. Let's see if I'm not sure if we already activated IRF or not. Warning. So I allocate. Let's see if I activate the IRF in here. IRF port configuration active. It's saying IRF merge occurring. Well, let's see. Let's hope for the best. So yeah, one thing you want to make sure, once you configure the IRF, you need to run this command IRF port active on both switch. Looks like what's up. Quit. Bash backup standby boot slot to start. It has finished. Let's check. Alright, this is my switch 1. See in here what's happening. Switch 1 I have 48 port, and now I get all the port from switch 2 as well. Now I get all the, see, if I scroll up in past, see, if you see my configuration, it starting with couple of fast gig port, then gig port I have 48 gig port, and I have 4 10 gig port. Now after we configured the IRF, I have first 48 gig port from my first switch, and second 48 gig port from my second switch, and I have 10 for 8 10 gig port. And to verify the IRF, you can check it. So this is working for sure, because now you have both switch mod to single switch, and enter it, go to the second switch. Hopefully you can see the same. This is my second switch. This is my second switch. In past I only had my naming interface start with 201. I'm still on second switch because in the top is saying GE2, but as you can see I have all the interface naming from the first switch and my second switch, so both are merging, which is fantastic, very exciting. And these are the ports are up, and you can always check the IRF from this IRF configuration. So if you do display IRF question mark, and you can go to the, you can check the topology, and it will tell you which one is master and which one is backup. And so these two are the member 1 and member 2. And IRF, let's see what is link will show. Link, it will show which ports are running IRF. So IRF member 1, this 2 port using on the first switch. Member 2 means switch 2, and these two ports are activated for second switch. And if you do display IRF configuration, I guess, and you'll see that. So member 1, member 2, IRF port 1, IRF port 2, and it will show you the full topology sort of output. So fantastic. Look, thank you very much for your time, and this is how you can configure the IRF. Let me if I go to sys, if I say sys as W001, I just need to put a new host name. So W001. So this is my new host name. Save it. Yes. So yeah, I think we are done. Our IRF is working. As you can see, once I saved it on my second switch, I got the same host name as W01. So now my both switch got as W01 as a switch name. You got my point? So even if at the beginning I console into 2 switch, now both merge. Now I got 2 session but same logical switch. So I still have 2 physical switch, but both is now merging to a logical switch. So this is how the IRF is configured. So if you like, it's like this. It's like, this is Yeah, well, just as I say, this is how it is right now. So you have a logical switch. Maybe you can call IRF pair of switch. So you can say host name SW001, enter, and this is IRF. So this is what we did pretty much. Our source name is SW1. So I have two switch. So this is two physical switch name, and now logically it's SW1. So the good thing is you don't have to worry about the spanning tree between these two switch, and it will use both link for the load balancing point of view. And the performance wise is very good. I used it in the production network. You can use it higher end HP devices. So HP, most of the HPN or H3C devices support this IRF, especially all the switch module. So good luck, and I did enjoy it working on IRF last 2.5 years, and I